Howdy, folks. Welcome, one and all, to another live here. Let me just go ahead and do a little. Let's do a little housekeeping, and that is, I want to post a comment. Welcome, folks. That's my usual comment to everybody. Anyway, here we are. The trusses are moving along, as you can see. I have to put another brace up here. In fact, I'm going to put a couple of them. I'm going to do a little bit of bracing before I continue putting more trusses on. I know they're going down, they're getting easier and stuff, but I still don't want any of them to topple over. So I'm going to do another long brace over here, going down, and then yeah, and uh, and a few on the inside going in the opposite direction. So bear with me, and then we'll do some hoisting. That'll be fun. 16 footers are not the easiest to handle either. Ah, try to avoid some splinters here. Okay, my nailer's up there. I just need my hose. Good to go. Now I need my level, folks. All right. Get as high as I can over here, so I need the other ladder. taking off the temporary bracing so I can put the other permanent one in. All right. Now we can get the other ones in. All right. Cross brace to here. All right. Must be good to be young again. How's everybody doing out there? Gonna need more nails. There we go. That should be more than enough. All right. Very nice. There we go. Grab another 10-footer here. Good. Just the hard way. it's about time to put the next truss up. But I need something to drink and a change. Meanwhile, I'll read the comments. Feel free to comment. And now that I'm going to be in the shade, I can read your comments. But it's looking good so far. All right. Let's go back into the wonderful shade. Oh, the shade. What a beautiful thing. Look at all that material that I got to put up. Yeah, and there's double of it outside. Oh, joy. All right. Let me do the old swap camera here. Settings, camera, front, mirror. All right. Bear with me, folks. Trying to get a wipey. And then I'll go sit in front of the fan for a few minutes. Actually, more like 5 minutes, and it should be fine. And let's see here. Let's go with white. All right. Enjoy the roof for a second while I swap shirts, because it's that time. It's just hot out there. So hot that, you know, I got to tell you, I go through probably 15 to 30 shirts a day. My cousin came by last night, one of my cousins, and I was telling her that I go through about a laundry a day to 2 days. So, you know, normally most people put away their clothes. That's because they expect to use it sometime in the near future. I'm going for this is my personal jug. When anybody else comes in, I offer them little bottles of water. This one is mine, because I'll go through it. And no Diet Coke, you're saying? Yeah, no Diet Coke. All right, so let's see what we got here. Hello, Dave. How's it going? Hey, Al. Good to see you. Morning. Dave, thanks. Before I got on today, I mean, I used the camera to record and stuff. Before I got on, I put up 3 trusses. So this will be my 4th truss today after the bracing that I just did. I'm going to do the new shirt. Yeah, definitely need a new shirt. Okay. So anyway, it's if you'll bear with me for a second. I gotta tell you, exercise is good for you. You want to get rid of sodas? You just exercise. Exercise in the heat till you're overheated, and well, not overheated, till you're sweating like this. Is not doctor's advice, but if you exercise until the body's going to ask for water. It's you know, I've gotten to the point where you know, I'm drinking Diet Coke, and I drink, you know, you guys know, I drink only Diet Coke. But once I get out here and I'm doing, you know, whether it's heavy duty yard work or this stuff, you can't see it and it's disgusting anyway, but my jeans are as if I've been caught in a rainstorm. That's how profusely. That's how much my body's perspiring, if you will. And I mean, it's so funny. I was noticing the different. How can I put it? The different stages. You know, first it's hot and muggy, and you're a little uncomfortable because you're beginning to sweat, but you're a little uncomfortable. And then pretty soon you're so hot to the point that it's dripping off you, and you know, and then you reach a point where it's a balance. You know, it's not dehydration, but your your clothes are so soaked that you're cooler. So you're still sweating, but you don't feel uncomfortable anymore. And that's rare because I'm always uncomfortable when I sweat, which is why I'm always changing my clothes. And right now I'm comfortable in this new shirt for a while. My pants, I don't care. It's there. That's actually dissipating the heat through my legs, and I'm making me feel good. And the problem with wearing shorts out is that um, during the wintertime, I wear shorts. It's funny, but when it's cold, I wear shorts. Problem is the mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. And around here, I'm handling these trusses, and these trusses seem to have, I guess, because they just, well, I mean, they haven't been sitting there more than a week, but they were sitting outside, and it was basically um, those little tiny red fire ants. The other day, I was carrying a truss, on my shoulder, and I was pulling it along. Didn't notice anything, and I was wearing my hat and everything, and all of a sudden, I felt something. You barely feel it. You barely feel it. I just went to scratching, and I felt a little something, and I rolled it around in my finger. It was the remains of a little fire ant, and I didn't feel anything. But man, if you guys know about these Florida ants, they bite you. You don't. At least I don't feel the bite. I feel an annoyance, if anything. Something's out there. I feel something, but I don't feel a bite most of the time. But whatever poison they use, it, you know, I have the Benadryl and the cortisone, the anti-itch cortisone, and the afterbite, and I put that on, and that helps because that keeps me from scratching. It keeps it from itching. But man, the size of the welt that I mean, I had a. It was like 3 days ago. I still it's barely any bump now, but it took over most of the back of my neck. It was that big, and I'm not allergic or anything, but you get one of those little ant bites, and it's like huge welt. Maybe it's just me. For all I know, it could have been a wasp, and maybe that was just a piece of dirt that I wiped off. I don't know. I don't know, but usually wasps stings hurt. So yeah, I'll go out there now. Now you guys will enjoy this next part because now comes the hoist. Now I'm going to be doing the hoist thing. You're gonna yeah, it's a lot more entertaining watching me pull up a thing with a hoist. Let me see if I can move you guys into yeah. There's a shady spot. I'm looking at the camera, so I'm looking at the outside. There's a shady spot I can put the camera in. So let's go to it. Let me put what's left of my water in the fridge because when I come back, I want cold water. I don't want hot water. I don't know. My wife, she drinks nothing but water, and she's used to room temperature water. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I just it's like, oh my god, the water's got to be cold for me. I just saw a tea in there that's calling my name for when I get back too, because every other time or every time. I've been hooked on brisk iced tea lately. You know, it is such a well. It's sunny and it's hot, and I'm doing work, and I prefer winter. But of all the days, this has been one of the coolest. So I'm happy about that. It's been very nice out here today. A lot of overcast. Let me not jinx it, but okay. So here we go, folks. Let's go back to the grind, as it were. And I am going to put you guys closer as soon as I move my truss. With my contraption. All right, folks. Let me move you over to a better view. Another shady spot, but with it's a lot closer because you're going to enjoy the contraption if you haven't seen it before. But as Dave and Alex are the only ones in the chat room, you have seen it before. So here it is again. There's the contraption way up there. You got the hoist, the pulley up there, and I did get a chain pulley, a 12-volt chain pulley. So I don't remember if I ordered it or not. Finally, I think I pulled the trigger on it because I'm going to be putting some other stuff. So let's see if I can get this a little further back. So I'll be. Let me move this back a little bit. So here's my normal procedure. I have a 2-foot board here. So from wherever the thing is now, I measure 2 feet back, and then I pull the old hoist back 2 feet. Yeah, the wheels don't work, and I got the other thing on the ground anyway, so kind of no point to most of it. So that being said, all right. Now what I do is I calculate roughly how far the middle is, and then, strap this around it. I give it 3 loops just so it won't slide all around. You never know, just precaution. Then I take it, hook it up to the pulley, pick up the slack, and I'm good to go. It can go straight off there, so I don't have a problem with it being there. So here we go. Let's do the old raising. Much better with two people, but well, it is what it is. Not tilt too much over to this side, but basically what I want to do is get rid of this. Okay. Now, oh, I know what I did wrong. Hang on. Let me lower. No wonder it's so hard. It's normally not as hard to lift it, but this. Yeah, you can go down. You can go down. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. This was twisted. I usually watch for that, but so I'm just battling against. I'm just causing more friction, and I don't want to do that. And this should go on this side. Now we got it. Now we're cooking with Crisco. And as soon as we're over the top here, which is now, there we go. Now it becomes a much easier lift. Aha, hang on a second. We got a problem, which I must rectify. The strap, yeah. Don't you hate it when a problem comes? And it always comes when you're filming. All right. Gotta watch that for next time. All right, that's not gonna tip over, so I'm gonna loosen the rope. Okay, so the problem is, or was, that the 3 loops I didn't put the this strap has a little release here, and I didn't put it on the outside. I put it on the inside, so it was releasing as I was pulling it up. So I don't want that. I don't want that at all. So, easy solution to that, and that is this. There we go. And we're back up and running. trick is to calculate roughly how much you need up there. And that's a problem because when I lift this side, that side goes down. But, well, I got an approximation based on practice. But each truss is different, so you never know. So that's tight. Now it's time to do this side. Let me put you guys over to this area so you can see what I'm doing. Sometimes it hangs this, sometimes it's a bit more balanced. So you never know. But either way, now comes the manual. Got to set the other side down first, properly. Ooh, man, talk about perfect. Sometimes, look at that. Look at that. You don't always get this lucky, but I mean, it's still an inch off that one, but it's heavy enough that it'll stay. Now, we nail. So first we'll toenail this side. And I've got my spacer board in the middle, so I know exactly where to put everything. But regardless, always use the measuring tape. Leave this up here for the next one. And this I need for that side. So, I'll loosen this a bit. Okay. It's loosened a bit. Now, okay, so now both sides are touching. The left side and the right side are touching. Now I got to go up and do the old magic of the nailing in the right position. Which, let's see if I can get a good. Okay, here's a good view. I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good view. All right. Going up. I got my level, and I got my other nailer up there, which is supposedly, which is almost all I need. I need one piece of wood for the next truss. I'll verify where level is, which I just did, and then I'll nail it. And the next one's coming down over here, so we're going to have to bring it over here. Like about here. And we'll hang this here for later and disconnect because we're done with this thing. All right. Now we're disconnected from the top, so I can easily bring the pulley down, but I don't want to bring the scaffolding out of the way yet because what I need to do is complete nailing this side. That's done with the wonderful assistance of a ladder, a hose, and a tool belt with stuff in it. one palm nailer. One bunch of nails. And the occasional use of a hammer. Hey, Bob. We're done, folks, with that one. Time to lower the winch, untie it. All right. Time to prepare for the next one, folks. But you know what? Before we do that, I'm going to another break because I'm drenched. But there's another one on. How many more we got? Well, I'll tell you right now. We've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and then there's one across the way over there. So we got 6 left, and then we got our 14 corners. Let's see how far we get. See how far we get. Let me take a breather again. This time I'll take a brisk tea. All right, setting this camera. That's not camera. That's camera. Forgot my hat. Where'd I put my hat? Oh, I probably left it outside. Oh, no, there it is. Nope, that's the other hat. And that's the hat. Okay, good. Not changing my shirt this time. It's not quite completely soaked, but just about. Here comes the beautiful part. Tea. All right, so let's chat for a bit. Hey, Kim, how's it going? Good to see you. Thank you, Kim. I amaze myself quite often, which is a beautiful thing. Like, for instance, why did I not take off my tool belt that's still hanging on me before I came in? Because that stuff's heavy. Feels good. Feels good having a good amount of work done. It's a good day today. It's a good day. I mean, we just put up 2, didn't we? Yeah. And I put up 3 before that, so I got 5 done today. That's a record. That is a record. When I had 2 helpers and I put the first few up, I put 5 up in a day. And that was with 2 people. The fact that I'm doing it by myself is, as Kim said, amazing. I find it fascinating myself. It's such a good, let me tell you, I can't express to anyone. I have a background of anxiety, way back. And the thing that cured it was, well, you know, they say idle hands are the devil's workshop. Well, idle hands are anxiety's workshop, because doing something productive and then looking back on it is just And it's the greatest high I've ever felt in my life. And that's saying something, because I've been in a number of accidents, and between Demerol and Oxycontin and codeine and Percocet, I understand a tinge of what it is to feel that way. None of that compares to how good you feel when you've accomplished something. And a lot of this is by force. Okay, I had planned on hiring out carpenters to do this. They let me down. And by let me down, I mean they saw themselves so high and mighty that they gave me a price that was ridiculous. Yeah, $10,000, $12,000 to put up the trusses. 3 guys. All right. Look, 3 guys, well paid, should be able to do it in 3 days. And on the high side, let's say they each get $250 a day, which is, okay, let's say 300. 300 a day. 3 guys, 3 days. That's $2,700. 10 grand, 12 grand, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You know, I would have paid 3 grand. These, you know. Oh, and the trusses with the crane, paying $500 for the crane. 3 guys would knock it out in 4 hours. I mean, that's just, I'm just telling you, that's normal. It's taken me considerably longer because I want to save the money of the crane. I've got the time. You know, it's either time or money, folks. It's either time or money. And right now, I've got time. Because my scheduled completion date for the roof is New Year's Eve. New Year's Day, whatever. So, oh, wow. So, I'll start up in a little bit again. And we'll put up one more. Haven't seen any comments, so I'm just sitting back. If there's comments, I'll tell you a story. If not, I may just shut it down because, you know, there's no point. But I'm enjoying the build. It's tiring. It's very tiring, and it's only tiring because of the heat. Well, and the age. So there is that. We can do at least one more truss. I know that. Shall we get out there, folks? Oh, let's see. What do we got? Nope, no comments. Well, I'll wait till you guys comment before I get out there again. I'm almost ready. I'm ready. If you guys say, hey, go for it, then I'll go for it. If not, I'll sit around here and chat. So if you guys want to see another hoisted truss, you're going to have to comment. If not, I'll know you're either have me muted or with the sound off, so it doesn't make any difference. I mean, muted is with the sound off. Muted or just not paying attention. I'm enjoying the view. I'm enjoying the view of the. Let me show you guys what I'm seeing here. I've got my camera on. So, camera. This is my view for the. You see there? You see what I'm looking at? You can't really tell very well, but that is the camera outside of my shop. So it's a beautiful thing. So that's that's what I'm looking at, and it's fantastic. I'm just taking it all in. Taking it all in. Where did I put my Diet Coke? My Diet Coke's over there. I'm going to take a few sips on the way out and have at it. Yep, I can easily manage another one now. Let's do that. Let's go for it. So let's take you guys with the camera here. Settings, camera. I want to switch the camera settings before I get outside because then I won't be able to see it. All right. If you'll bear with me, I'm going to grab my Diet Coke. Have a little bit. It's a relatively cool day with a bit of overcast, so it's a beautiful thing. Let me sit you guys down. See if I can aim you guys outside here. There you go. All right. Setting up the hose for the next one. Forgot to move that thing first. Oh well, here we go. All right, let's put you guys over here. You know what? I'm going to put you in the far side so you can see the whole thing. There we go. I don't know how much you can see, but good luck to you. I got to move this thing back. All right. Almost. Okay. All right. Well, folks, I think I'm taking a breather for quite a while because I got a lot in. How many do I got left? I think I got 6 left. 5. Woo-hoo, 5 left. Yep, got 5 left. But I'm gonna take a breather, and then what I'll do is I'll wait for a good passing cloud. We'll see how the weather is, see if it cooperates. I don't think I'll go live again. So enjoy it, folks. It feels good. It feels good having all this in place. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for dropping in. Let me see if there's any more comments. If I can even read them. Ah, hey Jeff. I see the smiley avatar, so I know it's Jeff. Let me head back to the barn here so I can breathe. All right, let me get to a shady spot so at least I can see the flip the I can't even flip the camera here. It's so bright. And the problem with sunglasses is, oh yeah, it'll help with the light, but then I won't see the screen. Ah, much better. I can read now. Another one. Yeah, yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Hey, Andrew. Yeah, thanks. Hang on a second. Let me switch views here. Yeah. Again, I'd like to thank Andrew and my neighbor Doug, who were by here for the first 5, and I knocked out 7 today so far, I think, but it through the help of a hoist, and it's brutal. But as long as I get my rest, and what I mean by rest is, here. Let me set you guys down while I change my shirt, and then I'll tell you the story as you're looking at the ceiling for a second. So, what I was telling my wife the other day, and a couple other people, and I think I mentioned it on one of the broadcasts, I consider myself like an old battery. See, a new battery, young kid, they'll be able to work all day long, good full 8 hours, and then recharge and continue working. Well, maybe they won't be able to recharge. I don't know. I don't know about the recharging cycle, but I'll tell you this much. Let me grab a beautifully cold tea. So I am like an old battery. I'll put up a truss or 2. I will be completely spent, drained of everything, and then just sit here, relax with the fan, and recharge. And I can't say I'm good as new, but I'm good for another truss or 2. So I'll sit here, but this time that's it. I'm gonna sit for a little longer and recharge. And the best thing is I'm gonna wait until, because now is the worst time of day. I'll probably go out and do some groceries now and stuff. When I get back, hopefully it'll be a little cooler, hopefully it'll be a little shadier, and hopefully it won't be raining like it's been every single day. Oh, I'll tell you, feels good. Feels good. That ceiling's closing up little by little. So, Andrew, if you're still there, what I did yesterday, I spent the day putting all the trusses. You remember we did the end, Well, I've kept on going since, and I've been bracing, but what I hadn't done was that end, so I went ahead and locked them all in. I did all the end pieces. So so there's that. So the drop in the front, I've done that, and then what do I have left? And I mean that's it with that. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna attempt to finish these 5, but if not, what day is today? Today's Tuesday. I don't even know anymore. Um, I think it's Wednesday. Might be Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Well, regardless, by Friday I should have that whole section done, which was the goal. And I'm going to see if I can get along that. Then this weekend, um, maybe Doug will come over on Saturday or Sunday, and I'll be working on the what I call Grandma's room. Possibly might finish it before then. I don't know. I don't know how things will go. But once I'm ready, I'll. It's really unfortunate that it's. So Andrew told me he was available on the 2nd of October. Unfortunately, that's the one day that I'm going home. You know, so I got to see when I can get some people for the and the cranes scheduled all at the same time to raise the big trusses. I'm going to have now. I'm going home, so I'm bringing the big compressors. So I'm going to have 2 palm nailers and the compressors. So at least the sides will be able to be nailed pretty quickly. It's just a matter of, well, whatever. It's a matter of nailing everything in and and temporarily bracing everything and whatever. Oh, let me see. We got any comments? Oh, no comments, but yeah, it feels good to have that done. All right. So unless anybody's got any comments, and I'll wait another half a minute to see if any trickle in, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the stream and get some rest. Maybe. Knowing me, I'll sit here for a few minutes and then I don't know what I'll do. I do have to check on the weather because if it is going to rain, I got to bring in all the tools, but that's a quick thing. Oh, yep. This low dexterity is problematic for all you younger folks who don't have. It's funny. When I was young, I could push myself all day, all day, all day, all day, all day, and that's what it certainly felt like. Oh man, I was working 8-hour jobs in construction with my dad when I was in my 20s. I was on a roof all day long, rebar work. Well, not all day. I took after 3 hours, we took our half-hour break, and then we got up slowly and then went right back at it. And once you get into a groove, you know. But I'll tell you, and I've had sun worse than this. Well, I've had there was a nice breeze, at least in Miami. But I remember I was working on a movie theater, and we're talking, I don't know, it must have been probably 200 by 200 feet, something like that. It's a theater on for those of you in Miami, the theater on Coral Way, the Cobb Cinema, Regal now, uh, the Regal on Coral Way on 122nd. We built that, and I was the guy. If it falls, well, I can't say it's my fault. I was supervised as well, or checked by the inspectors, but I put up every single one of those 102 columns. I didn't, my crew did, but I surveyed them. Now, when you have a survey, when you're with a transit, it's the dead of summer. We're talking August in Miami. There is light blaring off the white, 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 whiter than this concrete that I'm working on. This reflective white sandy fill, and no tree, no shade in sight. And I'm working, with the I'm trying to see and everything's bright, and I'm using sunglasses after sunglasses, but well, I came out of there with such a tan. I mean, deep, deep, dark brown tan. Never had I had anything like that in my life. Never. That was probably because it was a daily, 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 daily thing. And I'd take off my watch, and people would see, see my, my Farmer John tan, but it was a lot more than Farmer John. It was black and white. It was pretty. I never had people go, hey, you went to the beach? Nope, didn't go to the beach, just working. And it was a great, you know, it was like, it was the quality of, what's his name? Oh my God, I forgot his name now. He played in a vampire movie. He was always on Tattletales. Um, he's known for his tan. You guys that are old enough will remember us. Alan? No. Oh, my mind is going. George. George, not George Harrison. George. My mind is drawing a blank, folks. But anyway, yeah, this guy is. I mean, he's renowned for his tan, for his deep tan. That's all he does. I'm surprised he doesn't have skin cancer, but I guess he takes care of himself as well. Who knows? Who knows? For all I know, maybe he did. But oh my God, my mind went blank, completely blank on his name. I'll recall it and I'll say it in the next live. But anyway, and for those of you on Facebook, I can't see comments, but you've probably commented by now. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, yeah. So if anybody's on Facebook and is commenting live, I apologize. The lives only go through YouTube. So I will catch you all on the next live. And uh, as always, if you want to click subscribe on YouTube, you could always see my lives and my building progress from start to finish, um, going back, well, a year since I got the permit and 3 years since I got the property. So I mean, I've documented everything. So um, um, Harry, no, I want to say George Hamilton. I Again, drawing a blank. So yeah, if you want to comment, Javi Unboxed on YouTube. Search for that and you'll see me. Or go to javi.com and all the links are there. Just scroll down to make room for Javi, and you'll be taken to the playlist of the recorded stuff, the earlier stuff. I'll be editing it all eventually and putting it all up there. Have a great one, guys. and see you next time.